Hey air signs, it's me, Brandy. Coming with your general reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the next few weeks and premeditating, my friends. I did get a big energy of like missing your family, maybe romanticizing how much they helped you when really they didn't. No offense to anyone out there. I think there may have been like one person in your life that helped you, or I think it's more the idea of family or something. I don't know, there was a lot that came to me, and like it made me tired, if you can't tell. There's a lot of hazy, diluted energy in the scope of things. And it's like the gutter, the stagnancy. Right now, it's like you're suffering and you don't need to make an agreement out of being lonely, I guess. Whew. That really took it out of me. Just for that small energy. Alright, recent past about this. Why is everyone getting the Knight of Cups? I'm back. Hey, yeah. Everyone's getting this. So maybe you're linked to a water sign or you have water in your chart. Exact same position. Something that you are romanticizing, whether that's the person you thought you would have a family with, or you would be further ahead in life right now and you're not. Like, present. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I mean, you're doing well. Maybe that's the only thing you're missing or something. Or you want to do well. Like you're actually content and you don't really see that. And it's like wanting to bring chaos in. 3 cards fell on the floor to make sure I don't hit one of these teenies. What was that for the future? 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician in the reverse. That's your future. Again, water signs got this card for the advice, though. Alright. You thought, or will think, that you deserve more without putting that effort in because maybe you left a lot of things behind. Well, that's just ignorance, okay? You have to take the small potato to get the big potato. You have to make it there. So death to that idea. Fuck it, right? You want the high score? You gotta pay your dues. Gotta pay your dues. So you've been going through a lot. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. You left the family dynamic because you didn't fit in. Okay? You didn't fit in. I'm telling you, everything is coming down to this idea. Kids. This idea of what you think would make you happy that's missing. Aquarius showing up here. Like, that's just flashy. That's just a flashing thought. Yeah, it's tiresome. Oh my God, it's tiresome. You're definitely in the dumps, right? It's like a win, a loss. Yeah, wanting to get money super fast. Maybe you are on OnlyFans, right? Maybe you're like wanting to tell someone, but you know that that'll ruin. Maybe they're straight-laced. You know, maybe you want to tell your family. Not everyone needs to know everything. I'm sure you do something else, right? You can be an entertainer for now. So tell them to fuck off. 2 of Swords. I am zen. I am at peace. I am at peace with the situation. I am happy in my current stance. Fuck everyone, because I'm doing what I need to do for my personal growth, for my business, for my new experiences. You need to let go of that ego. That ego is going to be the death, you know what I mean? And it needs to be careful with finances. Like, you're in a good spot right now, right? In a really good spot. But you could have a tremendous loss as well. So it's like you need to stick with your decisions instead of romanticizing certain things. There's too many things coming through for me. I'm not going to lie about all of this. All of this. We're not taking that because it was not supposed to come out. But Like, you're not using the resources or the alliances that you have. You're not relying on faith. Like, you're terrified of your loss of status or reputation. Right. You want to be the boss. You want to be the boss. Well, you have to also be a leader to do that. You have to be a leader, which means you lead people. It's not yourself. And there's some type of family brainwashing, religious brainwashing, status, right? Your lesson is forgiveness. Okay. Hey, Medusa. One was rescued on the side of the road. I came home the same day. Some old woman had dropped one off to my fiance who had coccidia, who is better but still swollen. And then one ran into my house. So they're like all the same age. And they're down here just being crazy. I also have a puppy on my back porch. So if you do go to my site at taureaneye.com right now, I'm pretty much only doing the holistics of the animal and people, the recorded readings, or the SOS emergency live phone calls right now, because until next week, when I get some of this under control, here comes Medusa, found on the side of the road. She's a heathen. Medusa. Okay? Anyways, this lesson is about forgiveness of, like, what they've put on you. Right? Like, it was ignorance. And greed. And too much indulgence. Of this idea, I'd want to say. Betrayal of trauma. Yeah. Ritual. Headhunter. Someone's, like, waiting for a headhunter to find you for your, and it's like you don't like the offer that comes through either because of the family status that you need. Do you not realize, like, you don't need to show off to other people? I mean, that's literally what I want to say here. You don't need to show off to other people. You don't need to be offended by spiritual guidance or offerings, right? Child identity. I got 2, and that was supposed to be the last one. Right? Genetic illness from someone. Like, you're terrified of that or something. You're trying to fight for that. Easy target. Persecution and torture. Island. Obsessive liver. There is a lot here. I mean, there's too much for me to try to pinpoint the messages coming through for... I did my best. The main one is, like, trying to showcase that you're doing much better or something, and the family dynamic and this trauma. trauma, and not accepting, like, an offer that you don't think is good for you to come through. Let's see. Alright, all of them wanted to come through as well. Okay, you can't mimic other people, dude. You gotta be yourself. You don't need to try to impress other people. You gotta be yourself. That's how... Grateful. Abundance. I'm a limitless, and it falls to the floor. Tremendous loss in the gutter, maybe. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. But it's what you desire, not what others desire. Okay, not what others desire. Yeah, I've seen failure. I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to be a failure. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. That's what you set your mind to. One more. Like, you need to be very honest with yourself. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And it's like someone's of service to others. That could be OnlyFans. I mean, but... yeah, regret. I know I cannot change the past. Don't need to be regretful, my friend. You don't need to be regretful. Medusa. We're going to close it out with one of these. For Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Girl, that hurts. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Grief. Banshee. Don't want to hear it. She's closing her ears. I'm going to avoid it. 33. Quit, girl. It's naughty. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. It is important you take the time to properly grieve a loss, no matter what form that may take. Sorrow and grief are natural parts of life and can renew you. You should understand that you will die, and you should prepare yourself to find the joy in life. Boy, I tell you. Man, this is grief, joy, feeling, or unfeeling. It's the family of the Fae and recorded by the Irish and the Celts. The Banshee, always a female, keens or wails to members of the family of someone who has soon will die. They foretell the death. Sometimes the Banshee will walk with someone for a time and then begin their laments. The human quickly realizes they are Fae by the sound and are stricken with worry or grief. Sometimes the Banshee will be seen from within a household with sickness within it, and of course, heralds that someone will die from the sickness. A genetic sickness that did come out. It's believed she springs from the burial mounds that were a feature of ancient Irish culture, and that these may well be the Fae who lived in these areas. Maybe someone's sick and you're having a lot of grief and stuff, you know? Like, you can't be everywhere all the time. We can't always go to everyone's funeral. We want to, but sometimes it's, like, not possible. Seems to be no agreement on what a banshee looked like. She could take the form of a pretty young virgin or a tall or short woman. She could be old or haggard with red eyes, stringy hair. Certainly agreement on the voice. It's always mournful and desperately sad and cannot be mistaken for anything else. She embodies the willow tree. Yeah, someone's just not wanting to hear it. Someone doesn't want to hear it. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. My condolences on that part, and the rest is just like, you made your choice to leave because you are the black sheep. Make peace with that. Let me know in the comments and I'll catch you later.